In all white, if you've just joined us, to get us back underway, Nigeria are in all green, attacking the goals to the left of your pictures. Right, let me get then your thoughts in terms of what the coaches would have said to the two sets of players at half-time.
I mean, a Nigeria coach will be well pleased with his style of play and how his boys have played in the first half. Guess that they need to score a goal or they need to keep pushing forward. Algeria is a balance in the second half.
Only ingredient missing is goals. Only one match between these two sides of the Nations Cup has ended 0-0. That was in the group phases in 1984. Nigeria went on to reach the final that year, losing to Cameroon in the finals, while Algeria were beaten in the semi-finals. So, if history is anything to go by, this game should produce goals. But for all their dominance, Nigeria's recent record against Algeria doesn't look bad. That's a great ball!
Hey!
Oh! Come on, the moment! Come on, the big man!
Hey! Go! Go!
Fine, what can we say about it? We saw it coming the first half, they did everything. We saw the ball coming beautifully and played the ball through the legs of Zaka.
Back from whence it came, no chance for the keeper. And Victor Osimhen helps himself to his fourth goal at this Nations Cup. He's now just one behind. But just give him that one chance and he will deliver. Finally, the Super Eagles take the lead. I say finally, because they've been so dominant in the game. It's been a feature of Nigeria's performance this afternoon. Now Algeria looking to hit on the break. Riyad Mahrez gets trying to get the
Brother, be careful.
And this time tidying up is Bruno Onyemaichi, the man who got the assist, but they've given it away in Nigeria. Osimhen, Adams giving chase.
Hey.
Waiting for support to arrive. He's got Lookman on the edge of the box. Adams had a glorious chance to open the scoring in the first half. He will be...
What's that now, Alex?
Factor up for the corner.
I mean, their throw in attack has been very effective, influential. They have been built up and been very good. Akwa Adams, Lookman, and Osimhen has been very fantastic throughout the tournament. What a beautiful.
That was in goal when they beat Equatorial Guinea 3-1. He's kept the three clean sheets up till now. Zidane, that's almost a great ball there and a crucial interception.
But I mean, Algeria has been very disappointing. Their game against DR Congo is not exactly how they played. They were pressing and playing some beautiful football. But with the strength of the Nigerians, really struggling team.
Nigeria have not allowed them any time on the ball. And every time that Nigeria loses the ball, it is so quick to win it back. And the domination has finally told. There's Osimhen. Here it could be again.
Hey! So much.
That is now takes Nigeria's goal tally to 13 in this tournament. And that is a new record for number of goals that Nigeria have scored at a Nations Cup.
What kind of shot score? Nigeria is playing
from an tactic as a great pass from
shots.
Now Lookman. So just as the goal came, I was at the point that Nigeria's recent record against Fire back in November 2016. So looking to turn that around. They've been great value for the elite and the Super Eagles now. As crucial interception there from Jai. Whereas Marcy looking to pick out Mohamed Amoura. Amoura fouling Onyeka. Bassi. Great pass from Calvin Bassi. Onyeka. Great power. Onyeka. Ako Adams. Adams. Onyemaichi. Iwobi. Well, that stayed in play. Good work under pressure there from Tifina Algari. Nigeria win it back again. Osai Samuel. Bassi. Time and space in front of him. Iwobi. Ademola Lukman. Onyemaichi, can he put in another telling ball? It is another great one! This time Zidane makes the almost a carbon copy of the opening goal. Riyad Mahrez hasn't had any sort of impact on this game now. Trying to clear the ball through. Well read by Bassi. Iwobi. Frank Onyeka. Powerhouse of a man in midfield.
Such a beautiful display from Iwobi and Didi Onyeka. Such a great midfield battle they are winning against Algeria.
Algeria getting in behind the ball. Confirming 10 minutes into the second half. The Super Eagles leading by a goal to nil. Looking to book a place in the semi-finals for a 16th time. Nigeria. The three-time winners who are back to wait. That's another great ball.
Okay.
Okay.
Goal! That celebration.
Short of West, a beautiful splendid match from Iwobi from the middle to Victor Osimhen, who is very clinical in the position to score the goal, but he said, no, I don't want to be selfish. He beautifully played the ball for Adams. He beating the goalkeeper and comfortably placed the ball in the net. What a beautiful play from Nigeria.
Selfish? Who's selfish? Victor Osimhen decides to lay it off. The pass to the unmanly Ako Adams. What a ball! What a ball from Alex Iwobi, and then dancing around Zidane. Came into this one, not having conceded a goal. Has now conceded twice. Excellent composure from Ako Adams. Gets his second of the tournament. His fourth for his country. And surely now, even though there's much time left, the Super Eagles are heading to the semi-finals. Beaten in the finals. It could get even worse here now as they push forward with Osai Samuel. Couldn't get the ball in to an expectant Osimhen. Oh, this Mahrez looks to do what he's so dangerous doing when he cuts onto that left foot. Masa. Bassi stands strong. And ball. Whistle had gone. Not sure what the referee is blowing for there because the ball wasn't out of play.
I think the last match take that him.
The last one was back in 2013, the last victory in the Nations Cup. Last time they lifted the trophy. For Seaman, so unselfish and calm under.
Kept his cool this time. The ball and score himself. He said no. Let me be a team player and plays the ball beautifully in front of Adams, who converted the ball excellently. Brilliant goal, brilliant combination, brilliant display from defense to midfield and to attack.
Mass changes now coming for Algeria. They need to change something else. Wholesale comes in, out. Wow, what an ignominious end to his Nations Cup career, if it is to be the case. Also coming on is Adil Burbina, who's an attacker on the left wing. Triple change here as the coach needs to try and find a way back into this game. They must score the next goal, Badu, as we have half an hour to the Super Eagles. Algeria then on that left hand side. Great defending, wonderful defending from Bright Jose Samuel and Ian Aitnuri. No need for that. The game has been played in a good spirit thus far. There comes the third Algerian player into the book.
Sit.
Shoulder there. Keeping strong was Osai Samuel. Still the Algerian supporters trying to lift their players. But it will be nearly 13, almost 13 years to the day since the last time they lifted the Africa Cup of Nations, Nigeria. If they do go all the way, there are some hurdles to be cleared. If they do get past this one, the host nation lie in wait. But that is a mouth-watering game in prospect now between two teams that play such attacking football, Badu.
Well, it will be a very difficult game as well, like you said. The Moroccans' high-pressing game, the first 30 minutes of the block, the whistle has been very effective and instrumental in all their games. If you look at their game yesterday, they played the first 30 minutes, they created all the chances and did everything. So it will be a wonderful game to watch.
Runners up 5 times have Nigeria been, including last time out. As again, a wonderful defending by Bright Osai. They really have imposed themselves in every segment of the field, every facet of the game. So Osimhen, this with that goal, helping himself to a goal and an assist. Together, Lukman and Osimhen before this game had contributed 11 of the 12 goals that Nigeria had scored. We can change that now to 12 of the 13. As the Bassi recovers well. They are just offering nothing. Oh, this is a good looking run here now by Belgali. And header away by Ndidi Ajayi rather. Chance and again safe quarters.
I mean, right now they know they have nothing to lose, so they need to push hard, they need to press and try and create some chances. And it has been very good for them so far, but Nigeria has been very resilient at the back.
And of course, as they do press forward, looking for trying to pull one back, they do leave themselves vulnerable to get hit on the break.
I mean, where I've reached, whether it's going 2 goals or 3 goals, they'll be going up. So you just need to just push and try to get an early goal because we still have time.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter whether you lose 3-0 or 2-0 at this point. Nigeria look like they've got more goals in them though. Like they're in the mood to give up any. They'd only kept 1 clean sheet coming into this game, and that was against Mozambique. But this afternoon, they don't look like they're in charitable mood at all. They conceded in all their group games, and then the technique and the hang time just stayed in the air forever. Then he turns provider. There's Victor Osimhen. And in the meantime, the skipper has been cautioned. First yellow for a Nigerian player. Wilfred Ndidi goes into the book as he limps away. Riyad Mahrez, have we seen the last of him on this stage at the Nations Cup? Corner for Algeria. Slapped away by Nobali. Now dangerous looking ball floated in there. And Nigeria will come away with it again. This man has been...
He's set forward, he gives assists, defend very well, he's very strong when it comes to 1v1, and his beautiful runs is helping the Nigerian team.
And his Haj Musa as a player picks up the yellow.
As I was talking about the interesting story, DR Congo beat Nigeria in the playoff. Algeria was able to beat DR Congo.
Yes.
Teams, and today Algeria is really struggling with Nigeria.
They really have battles against him. Frank Onyeka makes way and is replaced by Moses Simon of Paris FC is the man. And in the meantime, Rafael Onyedika has replaced the skipper Wilfred Ndidi, and Victor Osimhen has taken over the captain's armband.
I mean, it seems it's only Ndidi who was injured, and Onyedika coming out with the same style of play for Simons, and
Moses Simon is checked in. Was on the bench in 2019 when his sides last met. He's coming on for his 90th. Nigeria now with an opportunity from a free kick to chance to test Lucas Zidane. He's conceded his first goals of the tournament. It was Anthony Andrea who was in goal in the game where they conceded. And a little team ball in there. The referee gives a free kick. Simi Ajayi. 20 minutes remaining here at the Stade de Marrakech. Nigeria in charge and in control of this one. Look like they're heading to the semi-finals for what will be the 16th time. as they did last time out. They went all the way. Interesting looking ball outside of the boot. Bobo Nabali. There's very little to do in this. Algeria defeats Afghanistan came in a friendly in June last year against Sweden, and then also in the World Cup qualifier they went down by 2-1 against Guinea, and that was in June 2024. So this will only be his third defeat as coach in his 25th match in charge of the Desert Foxes. Nigeria winning possession again with ease. Offside is it? No, the flag stays, the waves goes up rather late against Abko Adams. Alexi Wobi, what a game he's had. He's been the conductor of the orchestra in midfield, stringing some amazing passes. He'll have a secondary assist for that second goal. Wobono Bali. Looks like he'll have his third clean sheet of the tournament. And Haj Musa stayed down here. The referee stops play to allow to check on him. Well, credit to the Algerian supporters, they haven't stopped cheering their players on. They tried to lift them, but it has not been their day.
I think they still need them. They still have 20 minutes to go, and they are trying to see if there will be a miracle.
The man who was introduced as well for the triple change, Boneja, that's Baghdad Boneja, was the hero in 2019. He's the man who scored the winning goal, Boneja, in the final. Yes, Luka Zidane's parents looking on what's not to be a nation, and for their son. Ademola Lookman muscled off the ball illegally, and 40 Cent, Hisham Badawi, and the yellow, and wow. 5 players in the Algerian side have now been booked. That's the story of frustration, really. And I'm not sure why he had a problem with the free kick being given.
I think he had a problem with the yellow card. He thought it was a bit soft.
I think he didn't like the free kick that was given, and he was given the yellow for dissent. Here it is. Referee waves play on Ademola Lookman. There's Moses Simon now on the ball. Imagine being able to bring on a player with 91 caps off the bench. That's great depth in the Nigerian squad. There's that man talking about the Baghdad Boneja, trying to carry the ball, get to score at this tournament. This is his 5th Nations Cup, Boneja. And at 34 years old, he's another one where I wonder whether we'll see at the Nations Cup again. 15 minutes remaining. Away by Ajay. Iwobi keeps it moving. Lookman unable to get onto it. Tracking back there is Osimhen. Doing his bit defensively.
Average for today's match is 32,452. سيداتي وسادتي الحضور الرسمي لمباراة اليوم هو 32,452.
Osai celebrates that like it's a goal. That he's had an excellent game. It would be so hard to pick a man of a match, but Osai must be right up there with the likes of Alex Iwobi. There's another contender for me for man of the match.
Somebody who has scored one goal and give one assist is also a contender.
Of course, Osimhen, yeah.
But I mean, let's give some credit to Eric Chen. They have really transformed the team after they were not able to qualify for the World Cup. They have really transformed the team, playing some beautiful football here.
Did you see the hand signal there from that supporter? That indicate somebody was paid. I think that is rather disingenuous and dishonest because they've been completely comprehensively outplayed here.
I mean, supporters, what do you expect?
The referee is going to warn. He's already booked Isham Badawi, and Badawi still continues to give him. And I think it's just warning him, and he will send him off. Alex Iwobi, beautiful pass support. Ademola Lookman, the cutback.
Okay. Oh.
Comes again to Lookman. They want a third here in Nigeria. Glancing here there from Adams. Mentioned that they've scored coming into this game. Nigeria had scored 3 or more goals in each of their last 3 games. So you might want to make it yet another game where they get 3 or more goals. And there's still time for that. And the appetite is clearly also still there. They're not ready to rest on this 2-0 lead. It's been a long time since they've beaten Algeria. 2016, November 2016 in a World Cup qualifier was the last time that Nigeria managed to beat Algeria.
What a player, Moby.